What's up, YouTube? I decided to make a video about my new rifle scope. Well, it's not new anymore, but back in August, I got an early birthday gift because my birthday is actually in October. But we were going to the northern Michigan, me and my parents and my daughter. So I got my birthday gift early from my father and my mother, which was a very nice gift. It was a new scope for my rifle. It's a Redfield scope. I wish at the top of my head right now I can remember the actual distance all the way it'll go up to. I know it's over 100 yards. Now I only had it set up for about 60 yards because that's all I could get on my dad's property. But the results were good except for my horrible, well, I wouldn't say horrible. That was the second time I fired this rifle. And I was just a little bit to the left. I couldn't seem to get right in the middle of the bullseye, but I know it's not the scope because my dad, who has been around rifles his whole life, picked it up and he did just fine. So I'd like to say it was a scope, but it wasn't. It was me. But it's a very nice scope. You can check it out here. I'll even take the lenses off. I don't know why, but what the hell. It's very nice. I like it. I don't know what it costs. I didn't look it up because I don't. When someone buys you a gift, you don't ask what it costs, but I'm sure it was not cheap. But it's made by Redfield, and I suggest you look them up. It was pretty nice. It's like it's called the Battle Zone. Let me see the boxes over here, and you'll see here it says Redfield Tactical, and over here it says Battle Zone. It's upside down. It's backwards to you, but whatever. Battle Zone Tactical Rifle Scope. So pretty nice scope. I enjoyed shooting it up there. And then when I got home, I decided it was time to clean it because the first time my dad, who's retired, decided he wanted to clean it. So he took it apart and cleaned it the first time. Well, I took it apart and cleaned it. And stupid me, when I went to put it back together, it was a Friday night. I couldn't get the bolt carrier and the slide handle and the charging handle back in. What am I called? Slide handle. Charging handle. Because I just couldn't get it back in. So what I was doing wrong, I'm not going to take it apart and show you, but I was trying to put the bolt carrier in this way, like a dumbass. Pretty freaking stupid. I got pissed off, put it away. A couple days later, I go back. I'm like, what am I doing? So what did I do? I went on YouTube and was watching somebody reassemble it and noticed that I was putting it in backwards or upside down, whatever you want to call it. But other than that, I did pretty well taking it apart and putting it back together. I was pretty impressed by that because, like I said, my first rifle, only rifle I do own. So I didn't do too bad with that. But anyway, like I said, this is a wonderful gift from my father and my mother. They're very good to me. So my dad actually has the same rifle. So what I decided to do this year for Christmas, which we all know is coming. Hold on a second. Just back the way I want it. There we go. Put this aside. My parents are somewhat hard to buy for. In fact, at Christmas time, they don't give each other gifts anymore. They go buy what they want to get. And they clear with each other first. Which is great. My mom's great with money too. I wish that I'm still married technically, but it'll be over December 3rd, but I wish my wife would have been that great with money. How it works with my parents is that she takes care of all the finance. She's very good with money. If my dad wants something, he'll go to her and say, I'd like to buy this. Can we afford it? And she'll simply tell him yes or no. It's pretty simple and easy. I wish it was like that for me when I was with my wife, but anyway, so what I decided to get my dad for Christmas this year was some ammunition for his AR and 2 Magpul mags. And I plan on getting him a gift card too, because he wants to get a holster, a cross-draw holster for his Smith & Wesson Governor. Now, I thought about going out and getting him a holster myself, but I said, well, if I give him a gift card, he could pick the exact one he wants. It makes that easier. But what I got him here was 200 rounds of UMC 223s. 55 grain. So, and I didn't pay, it wasn't a bad price. It was less than $200, so I think total with that and these 2 mags I bought, it was like $210 maybe. I don't know. The funny thing about these mags, remember? 8 months ago, these mags were like $50 a piece. I think it was either $12 a piece or $15. I think it was more like $12.50 a piece for these Magpul P-Mags, which are very good mags because I have a couple of them too. And all he has is a couple aluminum mags, so I think he's going to like these. I can't wait for Christmas to come so I can give him these, because he's not expecting it. That and the gift card, I'm sure he'll be happy. I'll be happy. As far as my mother, what I bought, she's very hard to buy for. Probably even harder than my father. So, and what I bought her is non-firearm related, but since I'm making this video, I'll throw it in there anyway. Let me see here. Where'd it go? There it is. She has an iPhone 5. Or is it the 4? I don't know, whatever. But what I bought her was this Defender case. These are very good cases. I have one for my phone, which is the Galaxy Note 2, and they're awesome. Because it has a built-in screen protector. You don't have to glue it onto your screen with that sticky stuff, you know. It's got a nice clip holster. I'm not going to unbox it because I don't want to have to put it back in here, but it's pink. She's going to love that, I think. This is something she would never buy for herself because the case she has now is kind of chintzy, but she says she's fine with it. But I think she'll like this, so. And she would not go out and buy it. The other thing I got her was this, what do they call these? The HMDX Jam Plus. They're Bluetooth. I'm sure you guys know about these. It's also pink. You can Bluetooth it to your cell phone, your iPod, whatever, and play your music through it. And they sound really good. I have one that's much smaller. I'm sure this one's going to sound even better than mine, but the one I got for Christmas last year from my soon-to-be ex-wife. And no, I didn't burn it. I still have it. I still play my music through it, but it's starting to wear out, actually. I plan on getting one like this at some point. And I'm also going to get her an iTunes gift card so she can put a bunch of music on her phone, something she normally would not do either. So I'm actually kind of proud of myself this year. It was easier to, I finally figured out something to get from them they wouldn't get for themselves, which, like I said, when you can pretty much have what you want most of the time, it's hard to buy for those type of people. The truth is, my parents have done a hell of a lot for me over the years. Probably a lot more than they should have. I'm the only child, you know. But I do appreciate everything they've done. They've done a lot of things for me. And they've always been there for me. And if you think about it, I seen this saying one time, I think it was on Facebook, somebody wrote, we spend our childhood years and our teenage years telling our parents to get off our backs, only to realize when we get older, they're the only ones that really had our backs. And you know what? I never thought about it that way, but that is 100% correct. I think we've all done it. You know, you spend your whole life saying they're on your back, they're getting on your ass. We all know, we were all teenagers. And you want to get off your back. You think they're giving you a hard time when actually they weren't as stupid as we thought they were, now were they? But anyway, those are my Christmas presents from my parents. Not that anybody really cares. I just wanted to make a video about my scope, and I thought I'd add that in. But I haven't shot for my daughter yet, but I have a pretty good idea of what I'm going to get her. It's going to be kind of hard, you know. I'm not even going to have her on Christmas this year. I'm going to have her after Christmas and take her out of town. So my wife gets her this year for Christmas and Christmas Eve. Or Christmas Eve and Christmas Day. So what I think I'm going to do is a couple days before, when I do have her, is just surprise her in the morning. And wake her up, try to film it, and tell her, well, look, Santa must have known you weren't going to be here with me on Christmas Day. Because look, he came early. Which she'll be shocked. She won't expect it. I think it'll even be better, you know, because she'll know on Christmas Eve what's coming in the morning. In fact, the other day I put up the Christmas tree and put the lights on it, and I let her put the bulbs on it, and I filmed the whole thing, and it was wonderful. But it kind of messed with me a little bit at the one point. I'm filming her, and she's putting the bulbs on, and she says, "Daddy, maybe I can be here on Christmas Eve." Which, I didn't say anything. What am I going to say? She doesn't understand. I'm sure she'll be fine, but it's going to be a little rough. But she's still my little girl, and this is her home too. That's all I know. But trying to be in the holiday spirit in light of everything, because Christmas has always been my favorite holiday. Since growing up, when I was a kid, I love it. I love the decorations. If you look over here, not going to say it, but I got candles. I got Christmas candles over here. I got a globe. Actually, I got the 3 wise men up there, too, that I pulled out of a box. But oh, I will show you guys something. My daughter insisted that I buy this. Let's see if I can get it into the thing. She loves this thing. It was the last one at the store. We went to get Christmas lights. I wasn't going to buy it, but she, can I say, she melts my heart. Check this out. Move this firearms out of the way. All this stuff. Pretty cool, huh? I actually do like that song. I love Christmas music, which some people might think that's funny, but who gives a shit? But interesting thing about that song, the little girl that actually sang that song back in, I don't know if it was the 50s or whatever, but a few years ago, one of the radio stations here who plays Christmas music all through the holiday found this woman, because she's from Michigan. Obviously, she's an old lady now. But they found her and called her, and she was on the radio. And that was the biggest thing in her career, was that I Want a Hippopotamus song. Just thought I'd share that. Why the hell not? But all right, everybody take care out there, and I'll see you on the other side. Later.